What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as going over what you saw in the title, which is, will Litecoin hit $2,000? When will it hit $2,000? As you guys know, or as I've been hanging out and watching a ton of YouTube videos, I've been seeing more and more of these videos coming up to date, basically discussing the possibility of Litecoin hitting $2,000 within 2019, or when exactly is it going to hit $2,000. So in today's video, we're going to go into specifics, and I'm going to give you my opinion on when we could potentially see a $2,000 Litecoin. Any of that sounds interesting, make sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any important crypto related news. We'll be doing a giveaway at 10,000 subscribers, which is right around the corner, only I believe less than 300 subs. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. So as you guys can see, before we jump into the technical analysis, let's first look at the current coin market cap, discuss Litecoin, figure things out, and then we'll dive into the technical analysis and the charting. So you can see right now market cap is 55.9% with a 24-hour volume of 72.8 billion and a market cap of 269 billion. So we're seeing the market slowly decrease. We're seeing retracement. We're seeing pullback, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's something we have to look a little more in depth to as to why exactly we're seeing that retracement. Doesn't mean that we hit a top support. Doesn't mean that we hit a bottom support. Doesn't mean we hit a top resistance. These are questions that can all be answered as we dive into the charting and really look at where exactly this market's heading. As you can see though, the top, I want to see 5 cryptocurrencies, which is awesome to see Litecoin now in the number 5 spot. EOS has been basically retracing at a significant level. It's down 6% again. You can see this massive retracement down on its price graph, the 7-day price graph, while all the other altcoins above it are mimicking Bitcoin's pattern, and they're not seeing this retracement happen right now. So it's nice to see Litecoin back in number 5. That is definitely a good sign. With a market cap Litecoin has of $6.9 billion, price of $111, a volume of 4 billion, and then, 4 billion. Wow, that's quite a bit. And then we see a circulating supply of 62 million. With a current change is down 2%. Market overall looks pretty good. We're seeing a lot of consolidation. But now to really go into specifics as to why we need to look at this coin. So Litecoin going to $1,000 or $2,000 in that sense, which means it would have to be double what 1,000 is. So as you guys can see, Bitcoin is $8,400 and it's got 17 million coins. So let's play nice numbers. So at 20 million Bitcoins in circulating supply, the current price is $8,500. So to see Litecoin being 3 times that, it has 3 times its circulating supply, it should be a third the size. So in that regards, it does make sense to see Litecoin being around $2,500, $5,075. So there you go. So when we look at it that way, it does make sense that we could see that potential. A lot of people think that because Litecoin's price is so low, and the fact that its circulating supply is literally a third the size, bigger than Bitcoin, it should be a third the size in value. So that's where people are getting $2,000 from. I hope that answers a lot of your questions. Now, when we look at Ripple, Ripple has $42 billion in circulating supply. 42 billion coins in circulating supply. Litecoin has 17 million. 17 million compared to 42 billion is a huge difference. Now, you guys can see XRP is 44 cents because it's got 42 billion tokens. Bitcoin is $8,400 because it's got 17 million tokens. So the more coins it has in circulating supply, the lower the price is because there's more of it. It makes sense. Hopefully you guys are understanding that. So now let's jump onto the charts and we can really dive into what exactly is happening. Short term, and then let's look at the long term as to where Litecoin could go. Then we'll wrap it up with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and call it a day. So you can see in the short term, for the people that just want to watch this video because they want to see what exactly is happening within the market, where are we planning on going? So you can see we're starting to see a retracement right now. We're starting to see a pullback. We're starting to see this movement downwards, a decline in the price. We were hanging out very high up near this overbought line. You can see on the daily, which is an indicator that there is a retracement needed because we're too, I guess we could say overvalued. We're not necessarily overbought yet, but we were and we're currently trading on that overbought line. So that is somewhat of a price level we don't want to be buying into. And you can see we're also at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days now of sideways consolidation right near a resistance. So we can literally drop it down. Now it looks a lot better. At $115 for Litecoin, this is a major resistance. Now we did have an ascending wedge. For those of you who are new to the channel, we've been tracking an ascending wedge, this purple wedge, and you can see the purple wedge is trading upwards, and you can see where this price is finally, coming down with. You can see it's very much intertwined in here, and it does seem to come up to an end of an ascending triangle, which you can see is right here. This is the ascending triangle. It comes to a point right here, which could indicate a short-term break to the upside, if not a short-term break to the downside, depending on where the RSI is. If indeed we do pull back down to 104, it should lower our RSI back down to 50, giving us potential to break up to the upside if indeed we do go near that ascending triangle. Now, notice that there are ascending triangles on all the coins. Not only is it on Litecoin, it's on Bitcoin as well, and it's on Ethereum. You can see Ethereum is pretty much at the end of its ascending triangle. I mean, we could slide it out a little bit more, but it seems like this is towards the end, and it is breaking bearish in that regards. You can see Bitcoin is still involved in it. It could head higher up, which means there's a chance that Ethereum's isn't necessarily done yet, but there does seem to be more room for, Bitcoin's price in the short term to continue up. That goes with Litecoin too. We could anticipate Litecoin to move up in the short term. Now, we need to look at the broader things here. The topic of discussion is Litecoin going to $2,000? When is it going to $2,000? Well, in that regards, we're going to have to just put things in perspective right now, because this is $1,000 right here. That's $1,000. Now I want to show you where $2,000 is, because that is quite a significant price. Understand $2,000 for Litecoin is right up here. We're currently right here. So to make that even easier to understand, here is where our max was, which was 426. Here is $1,000 right here. Bam. And then now I'm going to draw in $2,000. So 2,000 is right here. Now, this is quite a significant jump if you ask me. And if you ask most people, they will most likely tell you that this is quite a significant, almost like absurd price prediction. And I know a lot of people are like, well, Bitcoin went to $20,000 from 1,000. Yeah, that's very true. But when we look at Litecoin, which has 3 times the amount of coins in circulation, that means that the market cap would have to be 3 times the size. Now, Bitcoin has much less cryptocurrencies and coins within its circulating supply that it can get the volume to that price. XRP, not really. Litecoin, it's definitely possible. But now understand, and I want to put this in perspective so everybody can understand. Let's say that we have Litecoin go to $2,000. Current price is $111. Let's just assume it is $100, right? It is $100. So how would we have to go to $2,000? That means the $100 price it is right now would have to go up 20 times to be $2,000. 20 times. Now let's assume that it's not just Litecoin that's moving up. The rest of the market is going to most likely move up too. So that means Bitcoin at $8,400, we could say it's at $8,500, would also have to go up 20 times. Because I really don't think it's just going to be Litecoin that's affected to move up to $2,000. The other altcoins are most likely going to be affected in this market cap too. So we can see that with Bitcoin at $8,500, that would have to be 20 times its price, assuming. So all the coins like to go up together, and Bitcoin's the father figure. So that means Bitcoin would have to be $170,000. Okay, well, we're not done here. That means the market cap, because there are a lot of other altcoins that would also get affected by this. So let's crunch some numbers. Let's type in the market cap. Okay, that's as big as it can go, and let's do 20. Wow, it doesn't even register on my damn calculator, but I believe it's in the trillions. So for Litecoin to go to $2,000, which I know if everything else stays constant sounds okay. It sounds fair. Why couldn't it go to $2,000? Well, the thing is, Litecoin doing that would have a chain reaction. Volume wouldn't just inject directly into Litecoin. It would affect all the altcoins. That's what we have to think about when we make assumptions like this. We have to base it off our circulating supply, the amount of coins we have in circulation. We have to base it off of the other altcoins also being affected. Why wouldn't Bitcoin be affected? Obviously it is. Ethereum would also be affected. XRP would be affected. EOS, the entire market cap would be affected. So even in the slightest bit to think Litecoin could get even remotely close to $2,000, which it can, don't get me wrong, the market cap would have to be over $1 trillion. Bottom line, over $1 trillion. And we're currently at 270 billion. So we are 1/4 of the way to 1 trillion, and we would be a couple trillion, almost $5 trillion, I believe, for Litecoin to go anywhere near $2,000. So is it reasonable? Yes. Is it possible? Yes. Will it happen next week? No. Will it happen this year? Most likely not. I know it's a stretch, and I know it's assuming, but when you're looking at things in the theoretics, like when you're really, diagnosing or analyzing a chart like this, you got to take in all the things into, consideration. Litecoin going to $2,000, it sounds possible because Bitcoin has hit 20,000, so it only makes sense that Litecoin could go to 2,000, but you got to understand the market caps, their circulating supply are so vastly different that it does inevitably affect the possibilities of a coin going to that high. Otherwise, guys, I know this was a little bit different than the normal videos we usually do, but I just thought it'd be something to touch upon. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.